How do you do? Oh no, it's already old-fashioned, and today I'd like to say you good day, dear ladies and gentlemen. Well, Miss Kate Fox, she is an anthropologist, a social anthropologist, and she studied anthropology and philosophy at Cambridge. Anthropologists say that there are people and they're English. We are constantly being told that the English have lost their national identity. But, well, and there is no such thing as Englishness. I would also maintain with George Orwell that the identity is continuously, well, and it stretches with the future and the past. There is something inside of a living creature. Anthropologists explain the grammar of people's behavior. Why do they do what they do, and the rules of the behavior. Culture. What is culture? Culture is the sum of social people's patterns of behavior, customs, way of life, ideas, beliefs, and values. As you know, dear ladies and gentlemen, any English conversation must start with the weather. And so, I'll quote Dr. Johnson's famous command that when two Englishmen meet, their first talk is of the weather, as it was 200 years ago. Now, please, gentlemen.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. I think the drought has set in. It hasn't rained a drop for a month.
I think so too. But didn't it rain last month?
It didn't rain last month, but the rainfall was only a half monthly average.
Oh, it's bad.
That's right, it's really bad. I'm really concerned, but not panicked yet.
I don't blame you. The dishes have run out even before the summer hasn't arrived.
Yeah, and the soil has been baked so hard that the plow can't even break the soil.
Looks like it's going to be an ongoing thing that would get worse each day.
Yeah, if it doesn't rain, it's going to get critical.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
English weather speak is a form of code. Is a form of code for Englishmen, helping the English overcome their natural reserve and also socialize with each other. Please, gentlemen.
Hello, sir. Oh my, it is really hot. I've never seen such scorching weather in my life.
Tell me about it. It's like the whole world of boiling.
Oh, look at the thermometer. The temperature was hit 98, but it's already awful close.
Well, I just hope it's level off.
I guess we can't do anything until after dark then.
I guess so. What else can we do? You can't stay in the heat for long.
Bye.
So, together with the students, together with the students, anthropologists from the 10th form, we acquaint you today with the English, with their history, country, and literature, and also famous people. So, please start.
So, hello, dear ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to tell you about the United Kingdom flag. So, as you know, it's not a single flag. It's a symbiosis of a few flags, and it consists from a few flags which presented on the Great Britain Island and Northern Ireland. So, why is the Great Britain is the United Kingdom? It's a symbiosis of three flags: English flag, Scotland, Ireland, and it was supported by the regional Union flag. And now we can see a regional Union flag. But as you know, the Welsh flag isn't included. So about England, their flag is represented by the diagonal white lines and the blue background of the flag, as you can see. Northern Ireland is represented by the diagonal red lines. There was a later addition to the flag of 1707. England is represented by the horizontal and vertical red lines, together with the white lines in the background. The Union flag was designed as a symbol of unity between the four countries. As we have seen, each country is represented. That's all we can. Overview of English influences, prehistory of 1066. It's the name of this history is Crown, or Cravan. The Celts, Roman conquest, Anglo-Saxon period, Viking invasions, and Norman conquests had a great influence on culture of England and Great Britain, especially. So,
Prehistoric Stonehenge, yes?
yes, it's a prehistoric Stonehenge. It was built by Romans.
Who knows?
But now it's situated near the Bristol in England. Supported by two groups of people. The first Celts, known as Brythons. Now we can name them Britons, of course.
Please. Who's next?
Now we're gonna tell
now
about British monarchs.
Oh, well, okay, while another student anthropologist is preparing, please, we have a sonnet, 16th sonnet by Shakespeare. Please, you're welcome.
So, William Shakespeare, Sonnet 21. So, is it not with me, as with that muse, stored by painted beauty to his verse, who heaven itself for ornament doth use, and every fair with his fair doth rehearse, making a complement of proud compare with sun and moon, with earth and sea's root gems, with April's frost-born flowers, and all things rare, that heaven said in his huge round herms. Oh, let me, true in love, but truly right, and then believe me, my love is as fair as sunny mother's child, though not so bright as those gold candlesticks in heaven's air. Let them say more that like of hearsay well. I will not praise with purpose not to sell.
Thank you. Thank you a lot. Well?
Okay.
Yes.
And now I'd like to tell you about some interesting facts about monarchs of Great Britain. So here you can see the royal family from Queen Victoria and to present days. And now I think it's quite interesting to learn something new about British monarchs. Yes, all in all in England were 11 dynasties. And the board of the royal family covers 37 generations and 1,209 years. Okay, and all the monarchs are descendants of King Alfred the Great. Interesting facts about present reigner Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II and her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip, are distant relatives. They are great-great-grandchildren of Queen Victoria. Queen Elizabeth II served in armed forces and was the first female member of the family who did it. And the Queen's daughter, the next. Surname fact. The current surname of the royal family is not native. Their name is Saxe Coburg Gotha, but they changed their surname to Windsor. The next. Okay, private life. According to the law of the royal marriages from 1772, none of the members of the British royal family cannot contract marriage up to 25 years without the consent of the monarch. The royal family didn't have the US president, Jimmy Carter, because he kissed the queen on her lips at their first meeting. Okay, next. Oh, yes, that's all. But you can see the full presentation on our school screens.
Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you.
Great Britain is well known by its famous Prime Minister. I think that everybody have heard such important names in world history, for example, Neville Chamberlain, Winston Churchill, and Margaret Thatcher, so-called Iron Lady. And I would like to tell you about Winston Churchill. Next slide. The prominent politician Winston Churchill was born in 1874. He is the son of Lord Lionel Churchill and grandson Duke Marlborough. He was educated at Harrow and Sandhurst, and he entered the army in 1895. Next slide. In 1900, he entered the parliament and became a famous figure. He left the Conservative Party and joined the Liberals. Winston Churchill had different responsible posts. When First World started, Winston was First Lord of Admiralty. Also, he was responsible for speedy mobilization. And then he became a military minister. Next. Soon after the start of the Second World War, Winston Churchill became Prime Minister of Great Britain. His heroic leadership and speeches inspired British nation to great efforts in the darkest of the war.
Industry, please.
Okay. How you know Browse Lumiere became founders of the first movie in the history? Next. Already with 30 years, English start considering to Hollywood films. It's Alfred Hitchcock. The most famous movies of this period are Psycho, Bird, Strangers in the Train, North by the Northwest. It's Alfred Hitchcock. Next. In the next period, the most important personality became Stanley Kubrick, who removed the cult 21, A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, and The Shining. Stanley Kubrick pictures novel by Soviet writer Alexei Nabokov named Lolita. Next. At this time is born legendary Bondianas. Next. It's named a series of films about James Bond. It's the main character in novels by British writer Ian Fleming. It's one of the longest series of the films in history, from 1962 to...
One of the most popular English writers and one of the greatest is, of course, Geoffrey Chaucer. You can see when he lived, and you can see his face. He wrote many stories and many books, and you can see some of them there. And also here you can see a picture of it's the illustration from the novel The Canterbury Tales. I'm sorry, it's not a novel, it's a book with small stories. and one, it's I think we all know this person. Of course, it's the greatest English dramatics, William Shakespeare. Next. We know he wrote a lot of dramas, but he also wrote a lot of comedies. He wrote many. Mostly, he wrote some fairy tales for children, and but not only for children, but.
I don't drink coffee, I take tea, my dear. I like my toast done on one side. And you can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. See me walking down Fifth Avenue. A walking cane here at my side. I take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. My dress like is as someone said. He's a hero of the day. It takes a man to suffer ignorance and smile to yourself, no matter what they say. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Oh, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman in New York.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. And now I would like to thank all the participants of our performance, of our investigations. Well, gentlemen from the sixth form, please come here. They talked about weather. Please come here. Girls, please, ladies, young ladies, please come here.